Rotary Club of Udaipur Heritage is a young, dynamic and vivacious group of professionals, businessmen, lawyers, professors and educationists who came together and formed the club, which received its charter on 30th July 2008. In its short yet prolific journey of less than 4 years, the club has moved leaps and bounds in its objective of social and community service. The current board of directors, led by President Rotarian Anubhav Ladia and Secretary Rotarian Deepak Sukhadia, were inducted on 17th July 2011 by none other than the dynamic youth icon Maharaj Kumar Lakshraj Singh Ji of Mewar. The club has fast added various laurels to its credit. The current year's achievements are a true testimony to it. Focusing on membership growth, the club inducted 8 new members at the beginning of the year who were like-minded and shared the vision as that of the existing members. They brought with them zeal, vigor and conviction to take the club to its zenith. Realizing early that to undertake social projects, the maturity and guidance of the older people was required, the club formed its Rotary Community Corps (RCC) Heritage Sanjeevani. This brought 120 senior citizens of the city in its fold to give the required direction from time to time. Any good work, well documented, is a pathway to tread on forever, and thus emerged Horizon, the club monthly newsletter. This journal not only captures all the events of the club, but also gives a great medium for all the members to know each other better. It has a monthly circulation of over 500 copies, both in print and electronically. In a first-of-its-kind event, the club has held a fundraising event by partnering with PVR Cinemas by doing a special screening of a Bollywood movie. The entire theatre was booked and members with their friends and family made the event a great success. Continuing its journey, Rotary Club Heritage took up the serious subject of drug de-addiction after realizing that thousands of families are being destroyed because of this social menace. It collaborated with Dr. Manak Lal Trust from Jodhpur and kept 15 patients at an independent premise for 10 days. These patients suffered from drugs like opium, afim and brown sugar. It is a matter of pride that all 15 patients are now cured of their addiction by medication and counseling. In the process, large media coverage and publicity was done by the club to reach to the society with the message that this addiction endangers life, but at the same time, it can be cured and needs to be attended on urgent basis. Health is wealth, and keeping this same in mind, the club organized a free eye checkup camp in the rural tribal area of Dungarpur. It partnered with the local NGO Alakh Nayan Mandir and successfully screened over 630 patients in 2 days. The club also gave free medicines, over 200 spectacles and conducted 40 eye surgeries free of cost. The health of women in the villages is the most neglected, and thus looking into this, the club also held a gynecological camp under the most renowned Dr. Kamla Kovarani and her team of doctors. Children's Day was celebrated by the club with 100 orphans from an orphanage. It held a special event with dinner at the newly built mall, and takeaway goodie bags were given to them, an event the club cherishes as the most heart-rendering and humbling event. Rotary Heritage has supported many community events in the city, including musical programs and concerts. One feather to its cap was in being a co-sponsor to much talked about tribute paid to the late legendary ghazal singer Shri Jagjit Singh in the city. The members also enthusiastically celebrated national days like Independence Day and Republic Day to inculcate the feeling of nation first. Youth is the synonym for fellowship. The club meets regularly for its meetings and dinners with their families to bond and further grow in fellowship. He only does not live in vain who employs his wealth, his thought, his speech to advance the good of others. With this, do we continue our endeavor to give back to the society in our own small way. And we thank you for your support and for becoming a part of this beautiful journey.